Hello, my name is Bonnie Shoemaker, and I'm going to be your teacher for this course. Alex and this math program is self-paced, but it also has deadlines. There are deadlines that you have to make. So it isn't something you have to do all in one day, but you do have to pace yourself so that you make sure that you meet the deadlines of all homework assignments. The best place to navigate this course is through D2L. So on D2L, on your course home, it'll give you all the things for content, Alex, Zoom, everything that you need, and as well as all the information on when I'm available, how to sign up for that availability between these two right here. And it also talks to you about the online tutoring center, introduction videos on how to complete things like your Alex Pie, or if you're not completing all your goals, which are graded. It also tells you that you need a standalone external camera besides the camera that's on your computer. And at the bottom, it gives you some examples of where you can get these at. Getting started. It tells you that we have 5 graded discussion boards, and they are graded, and they are, if you do them, they're pretty easy grades to bring up your grade. Also, you're graded on talking to me between each chapter at the beginning before the chapter test and letting me know how things are going. You can either do that via Zoom and set up a meeting where you can schedule it, or you can send me an email specifically stating how things are going, and don't forget to sign it. I suggest you get familiar with the syllabus and my office hours, and know that there are 3 graded reviews, 1 graded final, the 3 graded test, and anytime you take a test, not a comprehensive review, but a test, an exactly exam, you must submit your work paper to me via the Dropbox, which is at the top of the page here, the Dropbox. And you must do that right after you're done taking the test so I can see where your work is that you've gone wrong on. If we have any quizzes, which we may or may not in this course, this would be the quiz paper. I want it dropped in within 24 hours. And when you're taking your test, you're on a lockdown respondents. Now, to get you through this course, the easiest, it's best to go to content, and under content, you will see everything you need to know. You start with getting started, and it gives you our syllabus and a formula sheet that might be of use to you, and all the requirements for a standalone camera. It also talks to you about all the things that I had on the first page. Again, just so you have it in 2 spots. Then to jumpstart it, if you want to go through jumpstart, you can hit the jumpstart. There are resources in a webinar that are included to help you prepare, especially if this is your first semester in college. And it's also how you can review Alex. On the next one, respondents. You can take a respondents test through Alex, and it only has 2 questions on, but it helps make sure that you are set up for your camera. And these are not the dates that you're going to have, but set up on your camera and your camera's working, and that you have it set so that I can see all of your desk and you and your writing as you're taking the test. Then there are 5 discussion boards, which I told you about. If you do each of the discussion boards, that'll be 50 points that you get just for doing the discussion boards. The first discussion board only asks, tell me something about yourself, what you're interested in, and talk to some people that are on the board so that we get to know each other. Then going on to chapter 1, this is all the things you can learn in chapter 1. Now, Alex will teach you and has their own videos, but I also made videos and notes that you could go through to help teach you the topics as well if you're having a problem with them. And these are me myself teaching these lessons. It also tells you your due dates of all your homework, and when the comprehension, you'll get take a comprehensive review, and when that opens and when it closes. So it has all your due dates right on here. Also, this is your first discussion board. And if you just do this one problem and discuss it and talk to people about it, there's an easy 10 points. Next, it'll take you down through all your testing of exam 1 and your work paper and telling you when you have to put everything in. And then you go on to chat unit 2. And we do the same thing over again. All these different YouTubes that you can use, all your dates and your discussion. Okay. So if you click here and you go on to Aleks, and I enter in student mode, it'll start out first by asking you if you want to um do a, let me go back in Aleks again. It'll ask you if you want to, it should start out asking you if you want to do a tutorial. That tutorial will show you how to use all the buttons. Then the next thing that it asks is, it asks you if you want to, it tells you you need to take a comprehensive exam, your knowledge check. You must take the knowledge check before you begin the Aleks lessons, because what it does is Aleks will then make a plan just for you on what you do not know, rather than going back on the stuff that you do know. Please take this seriously and do not use extra resources to try to take this test, because then Aleks won't be able to give you a proper plan for your success in this course. When you start your knowledge check, you do your knowledge check. You do not have to hand in work to me from your knowledge checks, but I do suggest that you use paper to do your knowledge checks. Only for your test do you have to hand in the paper into the Dropbox. Then your pie chart will get filled in, and then you will be able to go through and finish the rest of your topics till your pie chart is 100% filled. Okay. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me or email me. I'm here for you. It is a course that you have to work your way through and you have to be dedicated to. And if you're taking it during a summer hour, you are in a compacted version, or in a late start, you're in a compacted version, which means you're going to have to work a little bit harder to stay caught up. I wish you the best, and I thank you for joining me on this little lesson.